March 30th, 2026. Breaking news. Judy Shelton posted that Trump's name will be on future paper currency. 9 years ago, Trump shared with you that you'll be on an even playing field monetarily. Remember, let's use logic. Rosie Rios in 2012, who was the 43rd Treasurer of the United States, said she's responsible for bringing in a new form of currency and was responsible for signing the last $100 bill. She now sits on the board for Ripple. For the 250th year celebration, the U.S. Department of Treasury announced, in honor of the 250th anniversary, I'm reading it right off their website, of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump's signature will appear on future U.S. paper currency, along with the Secretary of Treasury, marking the first time in history for a sitting president. He said we'll be on an even playing field monetarily before we know it. He left the presidency, dollar guy, anti-crypto. Came back, crypto capital of the world, Bitcoin president, created the Genius Act. He now has his own stablecoin through World Liberty Financial, USD1, the fastest growing stablecoin. The stablecoin market saved the US dollar from an absolute free fall into chaos because stablecoins use 60% short-term treasuries. Now, Scott Bessent, Donald Trump, will be featured on new future currency. And if you study Ray Dalio's Changing World Order, we're now in the new world order. I'm reading it right off the Changing World Order. You should study the fall and rise of superpowers the last 500 years. You have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, large debts, printing of money, internal conflict, loss of reserve currency, weak leadership, and civil war and revolution, which takes you into the New World Order. After a New World Order, often World War when bullets start to fly, that's when a new monetary system comes in, just like World War II. After World War II, the BIS, the IMF, we became the world's reserve currency, Bretton Woods. Now we're heading into, before 2030, the New World Order, which will be a new form of currency, an even playing field monetarily, traditional finance coming in with decentralized finance, people who own the rails and people who are consumed by the rails. And the fact is, the middle class is going to get wiped out, leverage towards technology, and move down to the working class. There's going to be people who own the rails and people who are consumed by the rails. Money is going to be quantum. There's going to be trillionaires. The wealth gap is going to become massive. So if you don't think this is historical, that Trump's name now is going to be on future U.S. paper currencies, which within the next 10 years will no longer exist, we will be completely digital. So pay attention because you're paying for your attention. As you look this way, they're changing the whole system this way. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together because it's coming.